Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Manchester United have sent 2 players out on loan to League Two, while Man United securing a former Premier League goal poacher, who is now a free agent. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned till the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Manchester United seal surprise double transfer on deadline day. Manchester United have struck a last-minute deal for Sam Mather and Lewis Jackson to join Tranmere Rovers on loan. The Manchester Evening News reported a fortnight ago that any move for Mather would hinge on his fitness, and a late agreement was reached for the youngster on deadline day. Mather had been sidelined for 3 consecutive under-21 matches across November, December, and January due to injury, but has since made an impressive return, scoring 3 goals. The 20-year-old has outgrown under-21 football and a straightforward loan move to Tranmere for the remainder of the season, with no option to buy, should aid his development. Jackson has also made the switch to Tranmere, with both United youngsters set to gain valuable experience in League Two. Back in August, Mather penned a new 3-year contract with United, keeping him at the club until the summer of 2027. His previous deal had been due to expire in June 2025, but following a promising campaign and involvement in the pre-season tour of the United States, he was rewarded with fresh terms. The forward was a standout performer for the under-21 in the first half of the 2023-2024 season, netting 6 goals in 9 appearances, before spending the latter half of the campaign with Rochdale on a flexi loan. United introduced the flexi loan system in 2023, allowing young players to gain first-team experience while still being part of the day-to-day environment at Carrington. Mather made 10 appearances for Rochdale, scoring twice, as the side finished mid-table in the National League. He had been increasingly involved in first-team training at United prior to his Rochdale loan, and once again trained with the senior squad before his recent injury setback. Man United could still sign a free agent striker. Manchester United did not bring in a striker during the January transfer window, but they could still, in theory, strengthen their squad in the coming days. Ruben Amorim had made the addition of a new forward a priority, and his decision to play Kobbie Mainoo as a false 9 in the defeat to Crystal Palace at the weekend felt like his most pointed message yet to the United board. United now find themselves with only 4 senior forwards available for the remainder of the campaign, with Rasmus Højlund and Joshua Zirkzee the only recognized strikers. As a result, the club may have little choice but to hand opportunities to youngsters Cheeto Obi-Martin and Gabriel Biancheri before the season concludes. However, they do still have the option of adding to their ranks. Although the transfer window has closed, United are still permitted to register free agents to replace Marcus Rashford following his surprise loan move to Aston Villa. The problem, however, is that even if they were to explore this option, there are few compelling choices available in the current free agent market. At this stage, any move would be a last resort for Amorim, a case of simply adding another body to his squad rather than making a meaningful improvement. The lack of viable options further highlights the club's failure to address their attacking deficiencies in the January window. One of the most high-profile free agents available is former Chelsea forward Diego Costa. The 36-year-old was released by Grêmio last month and, despite his vast experience in the Premier League, does not appear to fit United's style of play. His physicality and aggression may appeal to some, but his best years are long behind him. A similar case can be made for another former Chelsea player, Willian. The Brazilian winger has been without a club since leaving Olympiacos last year and, at 36 years of age, is hardly a long-term solution. At best, he could be seen as a short-term squad option, filling a gap until the end of the season. Beyond those names, the market becomes even less inspiring. One of the lesser-known options is Italian striker Andrea Campagno, who was last seen playing in China for Tianjin Jinmen Tiger. He has no prior experience in European top leagues, making him a highly unlikely candidate for a move to Old Trafford. Another possible name is former Valencia forward Maxi Gomez, who has been a free agent since leaving Trabzonspor. While he has played at a high level before, his recent form has been unconvincing, and he would not represent a major upgrade on the options currently available to Amorim. Ultimately, The fact that United are even considering free agents speaks volumes about their situation. If they do make a move, it will almost certainly be out of sheer desperation rather than genuine ambition, reinforcing just how poorly planned their January transfer window truly was. What do you make of United's striker situation? With the young forwards yet to prove themselves and Manu even having to play as a false nine against Crystal Palace, which striker would you like to see at Old Trafford? Personally, we'd go for Diego Costa. He may be past his prime, but with his Premier League experience, he certainly knows how to find the back of the net. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Man United star in tears as worst fears are confirmed. Manchester United defender Lisandro Martinez is expected to miss the remainder of the season after suffering a serious injury during Sunday's 2-0 defeat to Crystal Palace. The 27-year-old has been a near ever-present since Ruben Amorim's arrival, but his campaign now looks to be over following a devastating setback at Selhurst Park. Martinez, who has scored twice in 20 Premier League appearances this season, appeared to jar his knee in the second half while attempting to turn. He immediately collapsed to the ground in agony, and it quickly became clear that he would be unable to continue. Ruben Amorim was left with no choice but to turn to his substitute's bench. The Argentinian international's injury caused a lengthy stoppage at Old Trafford, with a visibly distraught Martinez reduced to tears as he was carried off the pitch on a stretcher. Following the match, Amorim acknowledged the severity of the injury and stressed the importance of supporting the defender through his recovery. United's manager admitted that the situation was a major setback for both the team and Martinez himself. He highlighted the defender's importance to the squad, not just for his quality on the pitch, but also for his leadership in the dressing room. Amorim also noted that Martinez appeared to recognize the seriousness of the injury immediately, which further raised concerns over the extent of the damage. It has since been reported that Martinez has suffered a torn ACL, which would almost certainly rule him out for the remainder of the 2024-2025 campaign. There are also concerns that he could miss a significant portion of next season as he undergoes a lengthy recovery process. Since Amorim's appointment in December, Martinez has missed just 2 matches and was among the contenders for United's Player of the Month award. He had been in fine form, scoring against both Liverpool and Fulham in the league, while also delivering a commanding display in the FA Cup third-round victory over Arsenal. The setback is the latest in a long line of injuries for the World Cup winner, who has endured persistent fitness struggles over the past 2 seasons. He missed the final 6 weeks of the 2022-23 season with a fractured metatarsal before undergoing surgery in September 2023, which sidelined him for 4 months. Further problems followed, as he was ruled out for 8 weeks between February and March last year with a ligament injury, only to suffer another setback with a calf issue that kept him out for 6.5 weeks. His latest injury only adds to the frustration of what has been a difficult period for the centre-back. At present, Martinez is arguably United's most important defender and a vital figure in the team's ambitions for success. His ability to play out from the back is crucial in Amorim's system, which relies on 3 ball-playing center-backs willing to step into midfield and initiate attacks. His absence will be a huge blow, and United must now find a way to cope without him. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.